Good day. Today we're with Skylar. She's not only a trainer, she's also a groomer and an excellent groomer. So I need to ask you something because many puppy owners, they want to know if puppies should be getting baths, and when should they be getting the bath, and what to use. What would your recommendation be?
So I usually recommend starting grooming and your grooming habits very young, because puppies, as they get older, they start to fight you, and it's a lot easier to have a dog who's already desensitized to the grooming. It's a lot easier to groom a dog that knows what it is and isn't afraid. So for the first bath, I like to bathe puppies at around 8 weeks old when they come home. I would give them their first bath. I actually like to use what's called a lick mat. It's like a rubber mat, and you'll put peanut butter on it. And I like to stick it to the wall on the bathtub.
So they get it positive.
Yes.
Sure.
So it's very positive, and I actually groom their first bath with a leash on, because usually 8-week-old puppies are not that dirty. So I'll keep a leash on them, and I'll start teaching them that in the tub, they'll have the lick mat and they'll be getting treats, and I'll teach them with the water, you know. So I'll put some water on them, they'll get the cookies, they'll be a very positive experience, and I'll start from there and give them a bath like that. And I take it very slow. I don't do too much. Lots of puppies will get overwhelmed and they'll start acting out because they're overstimulated, basically, so it's too much at once. So I like to keep it very short, very sweet, lots of food, and kind of do it like that.
You do nails there too?
Yes, I will do nails usually after the bath. Nails, I am very quick with them. If you linger too long in a specific area, the puppies will pick up their feet, they'll start to throw a tantrum. So you want to be very quick when you're doing nails, and you only want to take just a little bit off the tips of the nails so you don't cut them. And so you just want to, start with the nail, give them the nail, give them the You kind of start from there, make it very positive, teach a dog to stand still, and essentially, teach them that when we're grooming and when we're on the grooming table, we relax. We don't fight.
Is there any kind of shampoo, or you think there's a lot of shampoos that can work? What's your preference? I mean, what?
So there's a lot of good grooming shampoos that I like to use. Specifically for like show dogs, I'll use very specific lines of shampoo, like Spectrum 1. But for pets, I usually use Cowboy Magic or Mane and Tail.
That's great. I use Cowboy Magic on my hair too.
Yeah, and you can get it, at your Tractor Supply, pretty much any farm spot. And I really like Cowboy Magic. It's very easy on the skin, and it cleans the coat well, and it makes it smell good. And it conditions the coat very well too. Another thing is that it's very important to make sure that you're using conditioner with your shampoo.
Okay.
That way, it doesn't dry the dog out. So it's a typical, I guess, myth that people say that if you groom a German Shepherd too much, they completely dry out, they get skin issues, and everything like that. My dog was getting bathed multiple times a week for a while when we were doing shows every weekend. We were doing clusters back to back, and she was getting groomed like twice a week, full bath, full blowout, and her skin was in probably the best condition it's ever been in because of the products I was using.
And because you were blow drying
too. Blow drying. It's very important to make sure the dog's completely dry by the time they're done being groomed. Yeah, because
I've had a lot of times to explain people. They said, "Oh, but I bathe them and they stink." I said, "Did you blow dry them completely? After?" And I usually blow dry them against the grain of the hair.
Yes.
So on older dogs, what is your suggestion? Like on a dog that doesn't get really dirty, it's a house dog, how many times he should be bathed, would you say?
Honestly, it depends on the dog, because if the dog's already not dirty, I wouldn't wash them more than once a month probably. Usually I recommend bathing them once their coat starts to get a little greasy almost.
Okay.
Like you could feel it on your hands. That's when I would bathe a house dog. For our dogs, because they're outside, they get washed a lot more because they are consistently having lots of sand in their hair and everything else.
Okay.
But regular brushing and using like a coat conditioner on a house dog is more than enough for.
And what brushes would you suggest for shepherds?
I really like pin brushes.
Okay.
and I like the slicker brushes.
The slicker.
And I will use a comb on the feathering on the back of the legs.
I'll be putting that on the video. It might come up here or at the end, but you'll see what she's talking about.
And there's another, it's a rake, kind of.
Yeah.
It's that's very good for undercoat. It really helps kind of pull everything out. And I use a very specific one. It's just like, I don't know what brand it was, but it's a German brush.
Okay.
It's a rake, and it's very easy to use, but it's very effective.
Okay, okay. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and to hear our community. So we talked about puppy grooming, and adult grooming. Remember the vacuum. Always remember the vacuum to stop the smell. Thank you.